Hey y'all. Okay, I was headed to the bar, but then I was like, you look fine, you're dressed. Take a few minutes and give us another video from 48 Laws of Power. And also remind y'all to check out my website, www.litforbooks, because I don't be knowing what I'm doing. Make sure if you like the videos, you like, comment, subscribe. And I don't know why I've been missing my call to action, but thank you guys. We're at like 452 subscribers right now, so I'm still trying to get to 1,000. So make sure you hit that subscribe button for me, and let's get started. So the one I listened to, the one I read today was Law32, Play to People's Fantasies. Play to People's Fantasies. So it says, the truth is often avoided because it is ugly and unpleasant. Never appeal to the truth unless you are prepared for the anger that comes from disenchantment. There is great power in tapping into the fantasies of the masses. So this is all about playing the part of people's fantasies. Now, I'm not saying be a sex symbol or, you know, being an action hero, but like playing up to the idea people are looking for in you, that image they have of you, just allowing that to develop, right? And using it to your advantage. So Robert Greene tells us the story of this guy out in Venice. So Venice loses all its money. It couldn't compete when the economy kind of changed and Europe and Spain and Portugal got all the power. Venice actually was going near bankrupt. Noble families went broke. Things was bad, right? They hear about this guy called Il Bragadino, right? Il Bragadino, a master of alchemy, right? And so what he does is he can fashion gold out of ordinary objects. And so they're like, oh, we need this man around us. We have to have this man. Through him, we're going to get rich again. So they tour his house and they see, you know, all the gold, all the jewelry, all the wealth. They hear the rumors. They promise him a mountain of money if he moves to Venice and helps them restore their kingdom. Okay, so he does that. But he stays there. He doesn't make any attempts to like make gold, because of course he can't make gold. Who the fuck can make gold? So he's sitting there, and then some people start to grow really anxious with him. So he says, well, you know what? Because you're impatient with me, I'm just going to take my services elsewhere because you have betrayed me and I am super offended. And so another country falls for the same trip, and he continues to do this for years. What we find out later is that he was just a regular man from Venice who remade himself as an alchemist when he saw like the city was in need. And so what he did was move the distance away and then kind of made this reputation for himself and had all these rumors spur so that they could think that he was like this amazing guy. So he got all this wealth, or seemingly wealthy, right, to confirm his reputation as an alchemist, so that patrons would give him money and allow him to live on their wealth, which reinforced his reputation of wealthy. So he kind of did the whole fake it till you make it thing. And so that was his whole goal. It says here, to gain power, you must be a source of pleasure for those around you. And pleasure comes from playing to people's fantasies. He says, promise the moon, the great and sudden transformation, the pot of gold. So this is his idea here. He says, you're kind of being like a master salesman. Like, what you need, I got that. You hot, I got some ice. You know what I'm saying? You lonely, I got company. You know, you bored, I got adventure. Like, I'm just going to give you whatever it is you need. I'm going to promise it. And whether you get it or not, I don't really care. It says, he says, no man need despair of gaining convert to the most extravagant hypothesis who has art enough to represent it in favorable colors. It says, never be distracted by people's glamorous portraits of themselves and their lives. Search and dig for what really imprisons them. And you'll have a magical key that will put great power in your hand. So you can find what motivates them, triggers them. Then you can play the part of the solution. And then there you have it. You win the game. But you also have to remember, no one wants to hear like, oh, it takes time, you got to be patient. Like, no one wants to hear that. They want you to say, I can do it now, I can do it quick, I can do it easy. They want to hear, even if it's not true, even if you very well know, like, it's no way I can get your website to rank #1 in a day. Like, I can't do that. But if that's the foolish shit you need to hear, then someone's going to tell you that, right? So that's what you get. says promise a great and total change from poor to rich, sickness to health, misery to ecstasy, and you will have followers. And so that's pretty much his whole idea here. Just consistently give people the fantasy they need. Find their weak point, find what motivates them, and act as the solution. So if you know someone needs money, give them money, right? Find a way to present your, or even don't even give them money. Give them the illusion of that you will bring them money, right? You know someone wants children, you act like you want children too. I don't know. Just whatever it is they want, you want to, or you can bring to them with ease and quickness, even if you don't ever actually bring it. It said, do not ever offer the obvious. So if someone's sick, you don't tell them, hey, I got this, you should go exercise and work out. Like, oh, you'll feel better in 3 months when you start exercising. You're going to feel so much better. Nobody wants to hear that. You go to the doctor, he says, look, I know you're a little overweight, but I got this pill. And this pill is going to take away all your symptoms. And you know that pill is going to do more damage than anything else you're doing. But you take it anyway because you want the idea of the quick, easy solution. And so that's what he's basically saying here. He says, truth is cold, a sober fact, not so comfortable to absorb. I find it far more interesting and profitable to romance than to tell the truth. And so there you have it. Romance them. Give them that ooh la la. Okay, give them that ooh la la. Bring the fantasy. If they're looking for you to play the role, then play the role well, my dear. And that's all I have for you now. I'm going to go out, have a few drinks with a few friends, and then I will catch you guys very soon. No more than a week from now. Yeah. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and check me out at www.litforbooks.com. I have resources for parents, students, and educators. So go over there and make sure you get a copy of my book, www.litforbooks.com. Check it out. Go all in. Figure out what you love, what you need, what I can do for you. And I'll catch y'all next time.